audio. In audio. In audio. In audio. in audio. In audio. In audio.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Just double check this. Yeah, it looks like the mic's going. Hello everyone, how are we? My name is Mr. B, and I'm an economics teacher here at Burke County High School. I'm also the head coach of the Burke County High School esports team, and we would like to welcome you to the very first week of the spring 2026 season. This is our technically our third spring season, but the first one, we were just getting started, and we don't really like to count it. It wasn't a full year or anything like that, so we played all last year, and then obviously this is our second full year in competition. Last year went pretty well. We had a guy win a Play VS championship in Madden, and he got to compete for some scholarship money, and then we had a team win state runner-up in Super Smash Bros, and both of those were in the fall season. That same guy that won the Play VS championship in Madden went back and competed for a state championship in the spring and just narrowly lost. And the guy that he ended up, losing to went on to win the championship. So he ended up placing third, but he had what it took to take first. It's just one of those things where somebody had to lose. In fact, they played 3 games, and if you add up the scores to all 3 games, we won by 7 points. But we lost the first and the second by a last-minute field goal, or at least by 3 points. I can't remember the specifics about it. But today we are here to look at and watch Super Smash Bros. And the cool thing about this is that my guys have been here since, about 3 o'clock, and they've been playing their games, and they know that they're supposed to get immediately set up and connected to the internet, and yet it's 4:06, matches were supposed to start 6 minutes ago, and now look what's going on. We're not connected to the internet. You know why that happens? Because they come in here, and they don't take stuff seriously, and all they want to do is play these daggum games, and now we're having this problem. But I will give them I will give them this one defense. We did find out on Monday that this specific switch was having IP issues. So I guess it's technically not their fault, but they should have remembered that, and they should have known. So while they're getting this situated, let's just kind of look at the team that we are viewing right now. You guys can see off to the side that today we are going to stream Super Smash Bros. You can also see that they're already kind of in their arena. Well, no, they're not. No, they're not. Never mind. Sorry. They're getting ready to get into their arena. We made some changes last year. Last season rather, this was Rashad McGee, Anthony McGee, and Aiden Golden. Aiden Golden's awesome, and we love that guy, but he's a senior. And so since we're not playing for a state championship this year, we wanted to go ahead and rotate him out and put somebody in that was definitely going to be around next year. So we chose Joseph Lee Armstrong and Brandon Garnett, and they're kind of like rotating in and out. So we ran Joseph Lee during the preseason, and we're trying Brandon Garnett on the first day of the regular season and seeing what's going on. Rashad McGee is a junior here at Burke County High School. Anthony McGee is a sophomore, and as is Brandon Garnett, both sophomores. So we're really looking forward to having all those guys back next year. Let's look at this team, the McGolden squad, as we call them around here. Last season was an interesting season. We were really excited for them to see how they were going to do. And they obviously, didn't play terrible. Let's see. In the regular season, they were 31st in the standings. They were 36-28 overall. If we look at their individual match record, they only lost 3 games. So we ended up winning the first, then we went on a 5-game win streak, and then lost the last 2. In fact, that second game, I remember, the only reason that we lost it is because it went up to a last-minute decision to play VS, the company that we run through, and we lost a coin flip. So, like, hypothetically, we should have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on a 7-win streak. We should have been 7-2 last year. And then we got into the playoffs, and we lost in the very first round to a team out of out of Atlanta at Mount Vernon School called the Up A Mustangs, and we got swept by them. Now, us and this team have a little bit of a history. They are the team that we met in the state championship that we lost to and got runner-up. So losing to them again in the playoffs is a little bit of a sting, right? It's kind of like the Green Bay Packers and the 49ers, right? It's not fun. So all that to say, we're excited for this year. We're obviously 0-0, 0-0. And this is the first one. This is the first game. So let's look at the guys that we're playing against. We're playing against the Academy for Classical Education. And they are called the Screaming Griffins. Interesting. All right, so let's see where these guys are from. Academy. Oh, God, I already forgot. For classical education? I don't forgot. How am I this young and this forgetful? Education, yeah. In Georgia. Let's see where they're at. These guys are in Bibb County, Georgia, which that's the Macon area, right? See, let's double check that. Yeah, I think it's Macon. Yeah, Macon. Okay, interesting. So, a little Macon school. These guys were founded in 2014. Their colors are green, royal blue, and gold. Not that we need to know that, but it's here. And obviously, their mascot is the Griffins, which is cool. That's one of my favorite mythical animals. There's a little nerd fact about me. So let's look at how they did last year. Last year was their first year playing Super Smash Bros., or at least possibly their first year in esports. Let's see, they lost their first game, then they won against Fitzgerald High School, lost one, 2 losses, two dubs. So they were 50th in the standings. They were 37-3 in their game record, but they were, let's see, 4-4 overall. So some interesting stuff here. I don't know. It seemed like if I'm just going to go based on what I know about my guys, and I know nothing about these guys, it seems like we might have this one in the bag. But, I don't want to sit here and assume. Let's see some guys that they play as. Their captain plays as a King K. Rool. and a Luigi, which is interesting because we have a guy that mains those same two people. In fact, it looks like the matches are starting now. We might be able to see them. So I don't know who they're going against, but let's tune in and let's see what's happening. All right, so we are BC Esports 2, obviously. This is that King K. Rool guy that we were talking about. So we sent their captain, or our captain against their captain. The guy that you're watching here is Rashad McGee. He mains Kazuya there. He's really, really good with Kazuya. But you got to be careful because King K. Rool is pretty user-friendly. And you can easily take advantage of him. So I'm going to sit around and kind of commentate this one game, and then I'm probably going to dip out of here and go make sure that these guys are okay. That's a very unfortunate lack of recovery there from Rashad. But once again, I think that we kind of have this game in hand. One thing I hate about King K. Rool, just as somebody that has played against him, is his up B recovery, where he gets to rise back up off the side of the ledge, is very, very frustrating. Okay, yeah, Rashad is absolutely dominating this guy. All right, so this should go down as an easy dub here. Good Lord. I mean, this guy just can't even get a leg up on Rashad. Oh, no. Good Lord. Okay, and this is their captain. So hopefully this is, hopefully this bodes well for us in the future, or for the rest of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out here and just put it to no cam gameplay. You guys can kind of watch free of charge. I'll come in and make sure to update the scores as they're going along, but you guys have fun. Remember, we're BC Esports 2, so always look and see what that person is doing. Right now it's Rashad McGee, but if you see the character change, we're probably going to one of our other people, Anthony McGee or Brandon Garnett.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Sorry about that, guys. We're having some visual issues there that I think we got worked out. What you're watching here is Brandon Garnett. He's playing as Donkey Kong. Have fun.
2, 1, go! Choose your fighter. Parry. Choose your fighter. Parry. Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Away! Away!
fighter. Kazuya. Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Kazuya Mishima wins. Kazuya Mishima wins.
And guys, that's that. Okay, that is a 3-0 dub for our Smash A team. So that makes 2 games that we've streamed this year and 2 dubs that we've streamed. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that you're seeing. Let's just kind of talk about standings real quick while we're looking at it. Honestly, the standings that we're going to see for Smash Bros are going to be a little inflated just because it just happened. But still, it'd be fun to talk about. Where are we at? Let's see. There we go. So, of our 3 teams, only one of them won. Our B team went up against the people that we lost to in state last year, and I can only imagine that they made it far into the playoffs. The team that we lost to state the year before last, and then I can only imagine that they made it far into the playoffs last year as well, though I don't have that number readily on hand. And then our B team also went up against the people who finished 15th in the state last year. So 2 pretty good teams, and our C teams, you know, it's just a bunch of freshmen. They're kind of learning the game, so they kind of had to take one on the chin there. So we went 1 and 2 today with A team, the team that you guys are watching, being the only team that won. So here's our current standings in state. A team, the one that you guys just watched, is currently 11th. That's probably going to change, and it's probably going to fall down as people finish games. Our C team is actually ranked 27th, and then our B team is ranked 31st. But once again, those numbers will change. While I'm thinking about it, let's look at Rivals. Remember, Rivals played the other day. Interesting. Marvel Rivals played the other day, and they're listed as 2-0 for some reason. Oh, okay, I see why. Next week we have a week off, and they've gone ahead and given us, instead of saying, hey, they don't have a match this week, they give you a bye, and it looks like a win. But so like everyone gets 1 additional win throughout the year, regardless if they win or lose. So that's what that is. So yeah, Marvel Rivals is currently 21st in the state. Of everyone who is undefeated, we are not last, but the one right before last. We're actually tied for 21st. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. But I'm excited to see how they do. That was a really fun game. So tomorrow, guys, we're coming in and we're going to watch either Mario Kart or Rocket League. Probably Mario Kart. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoy and can't wait to see you guys there. All right, have a good one.